Oh boy, do I have some juice for you. Let's get it. Imagine you and your friends get together and you guys are trying to play a game, You decide to invite another friend over, he's brand new, he's not quite a gamer, but he's good enough. And y'all decide to play a game of Fortnite. Y'all are absolutely cooking, absolutely bang, bang all over you. You have it all over, arms weak, palms are sweaty, going crazy, full sweat modes, taking the hats on and stomping on them. So it's everybody else got no scoped out of nowhere because somehow, God said it's their time. So you and the newbie, you have only 2 XP, and you're talking about something. Yo, go get the chug jugs, because if I get one, I think I'll have enough leeway to go out there and no scope the 2 of them. Then we win. We get the victory royale. I get a crown, you get a crown, you get a car, I get a car. You see? Just go get the chug jugs. What does it look like? Yo, don't worry. All it is just it's a rectangular thing with that has blue liquid in it. And they're like, got it. He goes off, you're over here hiding, in your little base that you made because you're a freaking builder. He comes back and drops a grenade. Timmy, what is this? It's a chug jug. Timmy, a chug jug. You drink it, right? Yeah, you do drink it. You see, it has the blue line in it. Blue line? Sucker, I said bottle. What are you talking about? No, but it's not a chug jug. When you picked it up, did it say chug jug? Oh no, it didn't. So why did you bring it to me? Well, it's because it's not the chug jug. It's not the chug jug. It is not the chug. What do you mean? I just told you to get a cylinder, blue, liquidy object. I literally described it. I literally told you that it looks like a Gatorade Zero in blue. And you give me this? You give me this? Stop. Get off the game. You need to leave. Get off, Timmy. Get off. But I'll save that rant for later. Listen, guys, what we're covering up today is annoying people in gaming. So let's get into it. Number 1. The newbie. Now listen, just like I was referencing earlier at the beginning of the video. How are you this dumb? How you are... Dude, it could be the smartest person you know at school. If they don't know how to play the game, they don't know jack. They don't know nothing. Dude, oh my gosh, dude. Like, actually, back in 5th grade, I remember playing Minecraft with my homeboy. He was a year older than me, so he was a pretty smart kid. Honestly, I looked up to him. Lost all respect, and I'll tell you how. We had a whole kingdom, right? And I was, I dug a hole, and you know how there's, like, molten, there's lava in the thing? In the pit. I forgot what it's called, but, like, bear with me. So I asked him, yo, can you go get me some lava? Here, I'll give you buckets. I'll give you 2 buckets so that way you can go get the lava. I hand him 2 buckets. 2 buckets. Buckets. He goes, all right, man, I'll be right back, man. Give me some time. I'll go back in the mine, and I'll go get you some lava. Thank you, man. I'm over here, just doing the chores in Minecraft, having the time of my life. Freaking feeding the sheep, killing the pigs, because I freaking had a fetish of killing the pigs. I don't know why. They look killable. Look at it. Does it not look smackable? Minecraft pigs are the most swoopable looking animals in Minecraft. No diddy, though. I think 30 minutes go by, and he comes back saying, yo, I got 64 things of lava for you. 64 things of lava. I go in the mic, wait, what do you mean you got 64 things of lava? I gave you 2 buckets. How did you do that? Oh, no, you don't need the buckets, man. What are you talking about? Rolando, I gave you the buckets so you can hold the lava. That's how the game works. No, you don't need no. Look, all you need is a diamond pickaxe, and you mine out the cube. The cube? Brother, the cube? No, he comes back with 62 stacks of magma cubes. Magma cubes. He comes back with that. He drops it all on me. and he places one under me, and I start dying. I just start getting absolutely whooped by the magma cubes because he just starts placing them all around me. And I'm like, dude, stop. You need to drop it. Drop the cube. He says, I don't know how. I'm dropping it. Look, it's on the thing. Now mine it. I can't mine it if I'm taking damage because you put it all around me. And he's like, no, don't worry. I got you. He starts mining. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late, Rolando. It's too late. I forgot to, make a spawn point with my bed because brother keeps mining up the damn beds because he likes making double beds. He's trying to make bunk beds and I told him not to. I said, hey, look, you can go make your own bed. Just don't touch my bed. Okay, I won't touch your bed. Mine's my bed and uses my bed to make his bunk bed. Rolando! Stop! Get off! Get off the game! How can you be this silly? I will say, some newbies honestly know how to lock in. I'll say that. I have definitely played with some people that have played a game. For example, Lethal Company. Oh, I love Lethal Company back in 2024. I played with some people for the first time in Lethal Company. They were low-key cooking. They were just naturally gifted. They were honestly on that when it came to gaming sometimes. But holy smokes, most of y'all suck at playing a game for the first time. Oh boy, look, me personally, I never really sucked at playing games. Okay, I'm a gamer, hard R on that, bro. Listen, I locked in, but some of y'all goofballs need a. Oh boy, no, guys, no. It's a B tier of how annoying. Like you're not quite at. I cannot like you're not at the point where I can't tolerate you. You're you annoy me a little bit, okay? You're annoying. The AFK artist. Now, look, what I mean by that is basically the guy that says, hey, I'll be back in a little bit. Just give me some time. I'm going to be AFK. 30 minutes later, homeboy comes back talking about y'all really solved the game. All right. One time we were playing Lethal Company. And me and the boys were over here locking in, talking about getting some loot, Homeboy decides that it's a great time to leave when we're getting chased by the Bracken. Oh my gosh. The Bracken was over here talking about I'm finna touch every single one of y'all. And there's nothing you guys are gonna do about it. And my boy says, all right, yo, wait, I need to go get my cookies real quick, man, because I smell them. They smelling pretty good, and I'm kind of hungry. I'll be right back. Give me a couple seconds. Really now? Yeah, I'll be right back. It's only going to take a couple seconds. All right, just so you know, if you die, bro, the rest of us are going to die because you're the only one who has the power source. All right, man. Here, I'll hide right here. You go chase them off real quick, and I'll be back in a couple seconds. A minute goes by. We're screaming in the mic. Come back, please. We're getting our booties absolutely touched over here. He's picking each of our booty hairs one by one. Come back, hurry. The second minute goes by. Hurry, please, homeboy. We need your help, please. Homeboy's running away. He just got eaten by the Bracken, please. The third minute goes by and it's just silence because we're all just absolutely laid out by the Bracken. He comes back talking about oh boy. You guys really suck at this, don't y'all? Really, y'all can't hold on for a bit. Get out! What? You sold! It was your fault! You screwed us over! It was you that held us back! We relied on you! And this is how you betray us? Are you serious? Actually, no. Get out of here, boy. Get out. You absolute goofy goof, little goblin of a human being. Are you serious? You come back an hour later after promising you'll be back in 5 minutes when we need you the most, talking about oh, you guys really suck, don't y'all? You have the power source. We literally asked if we could have it. And you said no to rely on you. Yet you still talk about Oh, I have to go real quick. Don't worry, I'll be quick. Don't worry. Well, we're gonna chase down my freaking Bracken. No. No. That is rage bait. No, it's rage bait. It's evil. It is evil to do that. Like, actually, bro, you're actually evil. I cannot tolerate you. Top of S tier. You are annoying as freak, bro. You're up there. The soundboard kid. Oh boy. I need some juice for this one. If there are girls on your Discord call, no matter how long you've known them, no matter how cool you think they are, no matter how respected you think they are, it will always be the most unexpected person to hit you with the most devious sounds to man. And you have no clue where they come from. Look, oh boy, one time I was talking with a couple of friends, from another school, and we're all just chilling, we're playing Roblox, just playing an obby, getting a little jiggy on that game, I'm over here absolutely wiping them on the floor in obbies, bro. Absolutely destroying them because I am that guy at Roblox. Out of nowhere, you get hit with the cringiest joke you've ever heard, and then you get hit with the loudest Vine boom you will ever hear in your life. I'm talking so loud your ears, it's painful to listen for a couple seconds after. We're talking about the loudest boom that you've ever heard in your life. You would have thought a whole nuke was dropped upon you. And this sucker just starts playing even more crazy sounds. And you don't know why. No, I'm sorry, you do know why. Because he thinks it's funny. Because the huhs are on. So he starts playing these sounds to complement his horrid, abhorrent jokes. Talking about some, ow, don't worry, it's just for the effect. That was the edgiest thing I've ever heard in my life. What are you talking about? It's just for the effect. The effect? The effect of what? You don't have a solid joke. And you're talking about some boom, like it was the funniest thing we've ever heard. You're like, oh, you guys are laughing. No, we're crying because you absolutely ruptured our eardrums. We're over here talking about some, ow, it hurts. You're over here like, yeah, that thing funny, right? Yeah, it's funny, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. Get off. Get off. But I will say, you're not that annoying. I will be so for real. Look, I know people are like, but it is pretty annoying. What are you talking about? Look, me personally, I actually have I'm a very patient person. I know it doesn't seem like it because this is, this YouTube channel is for me to just get things off my chest. But as a real person, instead of this character that I am right now, I'm a very chill person. So most of the time when they do that, like, I think it's funny at first, but then as you keep doing it, it just isn't funny anymore because you're just playing random sounds at that point, dude. You're literally a walking boombox, bro. Actually get out of the game. Like, you're not even, like, there are times where you forget to put, like, you think it's funny to make your own sound effects. Oh, get off. Talking about some, yo, and then she did that. Yeah. What the hell was that? What is that? Yo, get off the game. Get off my Discord call, bro. Nobody want to hear that. And all the girls are over here snickering. That was so funny. And they start going in it too. Yo, that could actually, they might be onto something. No, but at the same time, it's still annoying. It is still annoying. But I will say, like I kept saying, I'm a very patient person, so it doesn't really annoy me that much. But it is still annoying. I'm going to put this in B tier because it is annoying. It's mildly annoying. The Rage Quitter. It's just sad. How are you going to let... All right, look. How are you going to let the smallest things absolutely take control over you? How are you going to let that happen? It gets to the point where things get physical sometimes. You die to a Minecraft skeleton twice after a whole 3 hours of playing Minecraft. You say, okay, guys, I have to go. You get off And in the background, we just hear you grunting and things just being absolutely shattered. What are you doing? We are over here talking about saying, yo, are you okay? What are you talking about? Man, shut up! Nobody asked. What are you talking about? Nobody asked. I told you to turn these things off, and yet you still keep going. Man, first of all, that don't even make any sense. We can't turn off skeletons. Yes, you can! Turn them off! I'm finna leave this game if y'all don't turn it off. Okay, we'll turn it off. It's okay. Yeah! Turn it off! Not even a thank you? Are you serious? Man, be quiet! There are some people that do it for the bit. Low-key, I be doing it for the bit sometimes. But I don't do it so often where me and the boys have to freaking gang up on you, holding you like a little baby, bro. Like you're on a pedestal or something. I'm talking about some, don't worry, we'll play a different game if it makes you happy. No, buddy, no. You're playing with the boys, not the boys playing with you. That's not how it's work. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Look, if you get mad a little too often, we're going to kick you off, buddy. Because what are you talking about letting the smallest things in gaming absolutely get to the point where you're throwing pillows around in your room? You're talking about making our ears bleed, talking about something. Shut up! And the microphone. You sound like you're swallowing it. Stop. Dude, get off. Look, I will say it isn't the most annoying thing, but it is annoying. Like it's not that annoying, but it's annoying, but it doesn't really bother me. It bothers me less than the soundboard person. Like I'll have to say, like, they're C tier. The cheater. I'm trying to hold in all of my rage right now. We're playing Roblox Big Paintball. I'm playing solo, by the way, not with the boys, just alone. I'm absolutely whooping them, absolutely owning these guys, no homo, but like absolutely owning them. And then this guy named David254855 joins the game. I shoot bro, and the bullet goes right through him. As soon as I see that, I call it quits. That voice crack was wow. Yeah, I call it quits. I leave the game because I already know I'm about to be screaming at those homies. What do you mean? The bullet went right through you. The sound box, the sound box is bigger than the character. So I know for a fact that I didn't miss the sound box. The sound box is like 2 times bigger than the character. So even if you're like off, even if you aim slightly away from the character and it looks like you missed, you're still going to get hit because the sound box is that big. I shot at your chest, buddy, and you're still standing. What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing? Stop hacking! It's probably some 13-year-old talking about some, oh, shoot. I'm finna get 1,000 kills in this game because these kids don't even know who the freak I am. Who are you, buddy? Who are you? Exactly. Nobody knows who you are because you're always in your little dungeon talking about some, let me find the best codes to cheat in this game. How to fly. Shift alt. Crazy type. And then you're over here learning how to code. Talking about you think you're cooking. The whole anime, light up glasses thingamajig, and you're talking about some, I got these small efforts. You didn't get nobody. You suck so bad you have to resort to cheats. Get off the game. Get off the game. Get off the game, buddy, before I absolutely no diff that report button. Before I absolutely slam that report button. I slam it harder than you slam your freaking McDonald's orders. Talking about some, it's been a week since I've left the room. You holeless, crusty, musty, slimy, oily, stinky, mo-effer. Get off the game. Get off the game. Nobody really cares that you have that many kills. The reason why I care is because I worked hard. The reason why I care is because I'm having fun. Not taking it to the point where I'm over here buying the best cheats to absolutely make the game fun for myself instead of playing it fairly to make it fun for everyone. But you take it to another level. You play it because you suck so bad that you're just a sad little boy playing the game. You sadless you crusty musty Jabba the Hutt. Get off the game. Get off the game. Get off my game. Get off my game. Oh boy. Oh boy. All I'm gonna say is that you guys are an S tier. You decided to break the rules to make the game fun for only you. No. That is selfish, dude. Get out the game, bro. You deserve a lifetime ban for that. No, yeah, you deserve to be banned off of Roblox. You know, that's a little crazy. How about this? You deserve to be banned off of that Roblox game that you were playing. Off the game. Because honestly, that just cannot be tolerated. Like, honestly, it is so annoying. Last one. Oh, boy. The guy that always blames the lag. The lag. Oh, bro, no. I would have won if it weren't for my pink. Get off the game. Get off the game. What are you talking about? Blaming it on the lag. What are you talking about? You live in one of the nicest houses I've ever seen. You live in a 2-story mega mansion, and you're talking about it's the lag. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You're on AT&T. You're on AT&T. Bro, you're not on that T-Mobile. Almost every time me and bro are having a, one-on-one combat, and whoever wins gets a diamond. Sometimes we do that. I win. And he's talking about I would have won if it were for the lag. And I think it's worse when the other homies believe him and say, oh, no, well, because he would have won, I think we should give him half of it. What do you mean half of my stack of diamonds? I just whooped him. I laid him out. I weighed him out. I weighed him out. Where's my diamond? Where's my diamonds? What are you talking about? You're giving me only 32 things of diamonds. I fought for 64 things of diamonds. And you're going to say, oh, it was just because of the lag. And you're probably saying it like this. Oh, guys, that was for the lag. And then you get your little tea and you start sipping, talking about some indubitably. Get off the game. Get off my game. What are you talking about? Get off. Oh, boy. Dude, I honestly hope somebody wet willies you for 3 minutes. I hope somebody just absolutely goes to town on their finger and starts wiggling in that ear of yours, bro. Like, actually, bro, dude, I hope dogs bark at you and never stop, even though you tell them to stop. I hope your own dog starts barking at you and they just don't stop. Yeah. How evil! Shut up! How evil of you to talk about it was just because of the lag. And then it gets even worse. You're over here saying, and it's also the rage quitter. It's also the rage quitter. And sometimes it's the sound effect, the soundboard guy. You guys are all one entity at this point. Actually, that's what you guys are. You guys are all just one. You guys are the devil's spawn. Get off the game. You've cursed the game. You cursed it. Get off. Get off the game. I'm done. S tier. S tier. And that is our tier list, guys. Listen, guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. Look, if I made y'all laugh, please make sure to like, and also subscribe because we're trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I know it's a very humble, like 1,000 subscribers at the end of the year. I know. I don't really think we're going to go that far, And look, guys, all I want y'all to do is comment down below into what tier I should do next. I mean, what thing I should do a tier list over next, if you like the videos. And, I will see y'all soon, okay? And I'm going to try and be more consistent about, posting my videos. Right now, this space is occupied, like the air conditioner is not on. And I'm absolutely freezing my nuts off. But it's okay, Sometimes you got to do what you got to do because I'm a man. Let's get it, all right? I'll see y'all soon. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.